trenches. Ask a nigga what he benching. Triple digits, nigga, don't forget to mention. Whole hard in the trenches. Ask a nigga what he benches. Triple digits, nigga, don't forget to mention. Don't forget I got memories, dead stain the whole room if I let him bleed. Shit was dark, I let this little light of
cut it off. Every time I listen to this shit, bro, it's like it brings me back. Y'all know I used to be in the go-go band, right? Well, Nick,
Yeah,
you know,
nigga, you know.
nah, Nick know because
There we go.
you gotta remember back in the day when we were still in high school. Right, I don't know if you remember this story, but they had this little go-go at the Glen Arden Firehouse and shit. They knew I was in the band, and the last thing that they did, right, was invite my band to come and perform over there. They didn't even include us.
Hey,
They knew me. They knew I was in a band. And they didn't do it. You know who was in charge? Nick, Montel, Rick, James, and probably some other people that I can't think of right now. All of them was in charge. They didn't say we can come perform.
Hey,
and
look,
then
man.
the one time that they came to one of our shows, they stayed for 5 minutes, bruh.
Hey, look, Mual, if I was there, Mual, I would have stayed longer if I was there. That's one, two. Because
he just started off with a lie. I don't even know if you know what show I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying if
I know
that's
what
I'm saying. If I was there, I would. If that was there, I definitely would have stayed. But first, to address the bands that showed up to the party, we had New Impressions wasn't there. We had Reaction.
No. We had Renegade.
Right, them was the right. That's like Young Thug. That's like Young Thug, the Baby, and Drake.
What's going on, y'all? This is Jamal, man. And listen, this is just a reminder. If you do appreciate the content, if you do enjoy the discussions, if you enjoy the videos, all that good stuff, man, hit that subscription button. We truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, man. We're just trying to grow out here, and support goes a long way. It's as simple as hitting that subscribe and that like button. Comment if you wish, man. Truly appreciate it. I ain't gonna hold you. Go ahead, get back to the show. See you later.
Pulling up to the party, right? Now, we just wanted to crank. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never listened to no.
You hear what he's saying right now, right?
I never heard.
But you know the sad part.
No Regards prior to this.
People at Flowers knew who No Regards was.
Yeah, see, I didn't. I wasn't hip like that.
For them to say that, and I vocally expressed that we can play, we can be there, and I heard nothing back until after the fact. Like matter of fact, until after the fact, I just knew the party was over. I was like, well, where the fuck was we playing at? Because I sure as hell ain't heard nothing from y'all. So we could have started. We could have started out with a 15-minute set, and then the other bands, do what they got to do.
Definitely could have opened.
That's what I'm saying. Of course,
Definitely could have opened.
Why would we headline? Right. If they have those three bands, why the hell would we even ask the headline?
Definitely could have had them all open. Y'all wow. Y'all
first, hold on, bro.
Y'all out of pocket. And y'all knew Mual had a go-go band, bro.
Look, bro.
Matter of fact, time out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish, Nick. What's even worse, bro? This is to the point where this is after we had our party at my house. I had a whole party. The PT. This is when we was named PTC. Whole party, summer jump. Everybody was invited. Came out to the jump. Jump was packed.
I was there.
I don't think you was there because this was
yeah,
ninth
but
grade.
I don't think I knew about No Regards like that, bro.
So
Mual ain't invited us, bro. I wasn't.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm about to say I don't think I went to that joint.
No, Rick. I knew Rick when I was in 10th grade. So that's when I met Rick. So we had our party in 9th grade, the end of my 9th grade year. So that's when this shit happened. So I knew Nick, I knew Montel, and I knew Nick. I didn't know James yet.
I hope you got yours.
I didn't know James yet. And I don't think I knew Baldwin either. So yeah, it's just Nick and Montel at that point who's accountable. But the point is, right, they knew I was in the band and they heard us. They knew us at that point. It's crazy, bro. They didn't fuck with us.
All right.
I really don't think they can't explain it. That's why I don't have no ass.
Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on, Nick. Before you go, Nick. Hey, Nick, you been doing your push-ups, bro?
Oh, you see it, bro? You see it, bro? Jersey.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. One time for the one time, Nick. Hey, Nick. One time for the right arm. The right arm, Nick.
He ain't got the biceps, bro. He ain't got that.
Hey, right, you might watch yourself, right? Nick looked like he did 10 push-ups.
Nick don't got the biceps.
I had Ron a chokehold the other day, bro. He couldn't get out. Tell that boy relax, bro.
Hold on.
All right. I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. First off, one, we weren't in charge of the bands. We weren't in charge of the bands. If anybody's to blame, it would be James. James is the one who, got the bands together. We just invited.
Damn, I ain't throwing a reflection on Scott. That's crazy, bro.
Let me finish though, bro. We did go see Mual play one time, bro. And
okay, so you was there. I knew somebody came through. All right.
All right, so look, they was doing all right. You know what I'm saying? The only issue was the equipment they had was a little ineffective, bro.
Which spot we talking about?
It was in the basement of some house.
Yep.
And whoever was on drums, their bass kept sliding the whole time. Is that correct, Mo?
Yeah, I ain't that's okay. That's part of audio. That ain't got nothing to do with us. I ain't disagreeing.
So, you know what I'm saying? The bass can't slip in front of 100 people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a live event, bro. It was
first off, all right, here we go. This is
you done amp all up now. This
is after the fact. This is way after the fact, bro. On everything, the band that he's talking about, it's same. It's No Regards, but it's post Boogie, it's post Nate, it's post Montez, it's post Hector, it's post all of them. They moved on. What Nick and them heard was the people who took over. Like Twan was still there. I don't know if y'all knew Twan, but I know you didn't know Twan, but Twan was still there. He was probably the same dude that was there. Oh, and Lonnie, the keyboards dude. Those was the only people there. So the people that you heard, that's not even the same band that was there. Trying to get at the Firehouse Joint. The Firehouse Joint, he knew all of us. We done went through tons of shows at that point. We didn't play at the La Pearl. We didn't play at I don't think we played at CFE, but we played at some other places in the city, and in Maryland too. So we have, like, it wasn't like we just out there, we've been practicing, we're ready for our big moment. Hell nah. We've been playing. We've been everywhere. We've been enough places, you know what I'm saying? So I do believe him. That's why I mentioned Nick, because I do believe Nick when he said that, because I don't think that was the first time that y'all had said James was in charge. And at that point, I'd be fucking with y'all, but at that point, I do know it. I didn't know James that well back then. So it would be easy, even if y'all were to kind of say something, it would be easy for James to be like, man, fuck that nigga.
I should never put James in charge. It's the last person.
It was James. It was James' graduation, John, bro. What you mean?
I ain't know that.
Oh, James had a graduation party.
I ain't know that part. I just thought
we were thinking about trying to throw a
y'all said
that.
that's literally that what Rick said.
We was talking about the
clan part.
And we was like, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that party together. But real quick, hey Ryan, you got Warner Brothers studio recording camera equipment behind you, real quick. But I can see all your chin hair follicles, bro. What you live on, bro? What's this? You sponsor for Apple or something?
Nah, bro.
That's the 13 Pro. That's 13 Pro.
Hey, Mual, just a natural life, brother. They talking about some bullshit. Bring this in, Mual. All right. Welcome to another episode of All 32. Go ahead, do that. Run that up.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
No regards. Welcome to another episode of Chapter Dive.
More ugly as shit.
Welcome to another episode of the Chapter Dive Podcast, man. First and foremost, let's go through the administrative things right quick. If you are watching on Twitch and you like the content, make sure you are following. This is a follow-only chat. House is in here. He's checking in on the fellas. I'm doing good, man. There's some NBA games on tonight, so I'm about to be tuned in once these streams are done. But I'm doing good. I hope everything good with you. What's going on, appreciate you checking in. So again, if you are on Twitch and you like the content, you like the conversation and things like that, there's a follows-only chat. Just make sure you are following, man. You can contribute to each and every single conversation. And then at the same time, YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube and you like the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Stay up to date with every single episode, every single video that we publish. I publish daily, damn near daily. I got a good film breakdown for any Washington football fans watching this on Jamie Davis in the defense with Logan Paulson a couple days ago. So check out the YouTube, and that'll be pretty good for you to watch. And then lastly, podcast, man. If you are listening on the podcast, you like the content, make sure you subscribe, rate, review. It takes 5 seconds to do, man. We appreciate it. Bro. Yeah, so
take 2 seconds to load this joint.
Hey, for sure. Hey, Rick, did you subscribe, rate, and review?
We need that for the people. You know what I'm saying? The people that's watching the show. You know what I'm saying? We here, we live. You know, I'm subscribed where I need to be subscribed to.
Yeah. So all that good stuff. Again, same thing. Giveaway at the end of the Packers game, the post game stream, man. It is a giveaway going on. So
we'll be
just to show my support. So my support for everybody who's been supporting me, man. We're giving back. So appreciate all the help, all the support, all the people that's been tuning in throughout the 6 months that we done this thing. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. And with that being said, let's get back into it, man.
Get back in the car.
Yeah, man. The Cowboys and the Titans. Cowboys and the Titans played this weekend.
I got beef with you, right?
Why y'all got beef?
I got beef, bro. I needed the Bills to do one thing, bro.
Yeah,
hey, but you know what's and you want to know what's crazy?
I tried to tell you before the game.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, right, bro? The Titans is that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Titans is that. Derek is that. However, I think before they played, I told you if the Bills went up 14, which they could have, but they was kicking it like Beckham, bro. If they went up 14, y'all was gonna lose, bro. And they kept y'all within the grasp, bro. And y'all played ball, bro, for 4 quarters, young. I can't be in front. They first 2 drives, they kicked 2 field goals. Y'all bend don't break. Y'all defense stood up. They drove down.
Well, since we're on the subject of the Titans, let's go ahead and hand the keys over to Ride Dog right quick. Get your recap in, man. Your weekend, your Sunday for the Tennessee Titans. How did that game go for you all? How did you feel about the game?
Going into the game, I already knew we would play them tough for whatever reason. Whenever we play tough teams, we just end up playing tough with them. So we ended up putting that game out. Tough game. We got a lot of injuries during that game.
Man,
corners was.
Thought y'all was gonna call
corners. Yeah, bro, it was bad. I mean, Taylor Lewan was asleep on the field. I don't know what was going on with that.
Talk about your boy. Your boy Borders, man. Hey Slim, I feel bad for him. Granted, he made a play. He made a couple plays afterwards, young, but I feel like that nigga came in the game.
He didn't make any plays, bro. First
no. He had a play back in the end zone. He had a play back in the end zone, bro.
He made a play.
He stopped the touchdown. That was his only play though. But I feel like he just couldn't get out the way.
Yeah, as soon as Caleb Farley went out, by the way, we lost Caleb Farley for the season towards ACL.
I lost 2 guys for the season. Damn. Caleb Farley and that returner.
Cameron Batson, he done for the season.
Ain't that the dude y'all got from the Colts? Is that the dude that?
No, that's Chester Rogers. Chester Rogers is receiver. But Cameron Batson is the return man. He's one of them people who made his squad off the practice squad, and he just one of them receivers that stayed on and made the active roster. That's what we are.
One of them charity case type niggas. I know what you're saying.
I mean,
we like him, bro. We gonna keep you in the 50.
Nah, he's a good player though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever he's in the game, I don't ever see him mess up. But yeah. But aside from that, Derrick Henry. We continue to ride the back of Derrick Henry all the way to the ends of these games, man. He only had 20 carries today. 20 carries, 143, 3 TDs. On pace for another 2,000 yard season.
I don't even know what was the purpose of all of that.
Just hold on, because I got a few more things to say. Tannehill, thankfully, he didn't get sacked at all yesterday, and they were talking. All they kept talking about the whole game. The line is not going to hold up. I don't see it happening. Didn't get sacked one time. So sadly about the offensive line, even when Taylor Lewan going out, never got sacked. Tannehill's not having the best year. He still made enough plays at the end. He got AJ Brown going, even though he was coming to the game with a sickness. Said he had like bad Chipotle or something like that. But man, pulled that out. Hell of a play at the end of the game by Jeffrey Simmons. They said Allen slipped. It doesn't matter. I don't think he'd have got anyway if he slipped because he already punished that tackle before he even started pushing. So big play from Harold Landry out there balling this year. He had 2 sacks. He was all over the field yesterday. Just happy we pulled that out. Going into a tough week this week. Again, got another matchup with the Chiefs. needed that win last night. I was dumb hype in the crib, like dumb hype. But yeah,
I know you was, bro. I felt it for you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I couldn't even
dumb
hate,
hype
bro.
in the crib.
Watching that whole game, bro, I couldn't even hate, bro. It was y'all. Yeah.
So
y'all was resilient,
bro. Stadium. Oh my God, that stadium was live and shit last night, bro.
It was, bro.
you was there.
And spirit, you know what I'm saying? In spirit, I felt it through the TV. I know that John was rocking in person.
Yeah, I definitely was going crazy for y'all, bro. That boy Derek is no it.
I said I feel it. So y'all got the Chiefs up next, bro. What is your outlook with that game? I think they're 5-point favorites on the road. If you talk to Nick, if you talk to Rome, you know what I'm saying, betting on the Chiefs would be a square play.
I ain't got nothing to talk to this nigga Rome, get some of my nerves sometimes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He does, bro. That's my man. I love the nigga too, does, bro. But sometimes you need to be like coming out of nowhere.
Hey, no, I was dying because he ain't say nothing in like hours, and we talk about that.
Not hours, nigga.
We talk about that punt return jump. We like, what the fuck am I watching? Next thing you know, Roman in. Talk about the offense. Hey, but recently I've been loving how Rome talking, because every single time, well, except for that Saturday when he talked about Indiana, we both had Indiana on the bet, and when he started talking about there's no way you could have bet Michigan or whatever
versus Michigan State, bro.
Michigan State. I'm like, as soon as he said that, I lied to you not, Nick. I'm not lying, bro. I promise to God. When I saw the text, it's not when he said it, because I don't know when he sent it. I just looked in the chat and I saw him say that shit. I was like, yep, fine.
Bro, just know he was talking, bro. I had Michigan State. I just know I had them straight up. I had them on parlay. I think I put like 100 of them boys off Bucks. I was like, bro, Michigan State finna blow these niggas out. Both backup quarterbacks not good. Slim threw a pick six like his first drive. Like, these niggas ain't good, bro. Fuck Indiana.
Nah, but go ahead. But they lost by 5. The spread was 4. Like, that's why I was mad. I did have Indiana on that jump. So it's the fact that these niggas lost by fucking 5 out of all the points. Like, it couldn't be a 7-point, 10-point, 5. That shit was crazy. But yeah, back to the Chiefs, man. Where you at with them boys?
Definitely. The problem we were having with the Chiefs last year is that we couldn't get a stop, and didn't get the running game going last year. The last time we played them in the playoffs in the AFC Championship game. So I figured this time around, I feel like my defense has gotten better. I mean, I wish we get a little more healthy. Christian Fulton definitely gonna need him back, but I don't think we're gonna get him back before the Chiefs game. But going into the game, I feel like we can move the ball on their defense clearly, with them being as bad as they've been. Be able to control the game is the only way we're gonna win it. Keeping Mahomes off the field, but even then, I don't even think their offense has been that great, like I'm used to them being. If you know what I'm saying, like seemed like Patrick Mahomes struggling a little bit this year too. Even though coming off a big one, not a like 31-13 last week against the Skins, but that game was kind of close to. Was that game close? Did they just pull away at the end with that game?
We're not here to talk about Washington.
I just want to know, because I remember it being like decent throughout and then the next thing I know, like the score kind of went up.
It was 13-10. Washington.
Let me tell you.
Washington had a really good second quarter, and then the offense couldn't produce any points. And eventually they got they door was blown off their ass.
Yeah,
they got blued out.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened, bro. Washington got some early. Games. He got some easy tips. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's good with the Chiefs, bro. These turnovers, bro, but they just be giving the ball.
They lead the league in turnovers.
Yeah, I peeped. So that's what I was trying to say. Like, their offense hasn't really been what I'm accustomed to looking like. So
they good now.
We can be
the get right team.
Yeah.
The first half. I'm trying to say.
Go ahead.
Because I mean, it was the same scenario with the Bills. Everybody during that Monday night countdown, anybody they put on the TV, they kept saying the Titans can't get a stop. So against the Bills, yes, Josh Allen definitely went over 300 yards, 3 TDs. Stat-wise, he had a good game. But at the end of the day, we made stops, made key plays when we needed to make them, and we played opportunistic defense, and it helped at the end. Even made it stop. The defense won the game at the end of the game. So I feel like if we can bring that same energy, that same motivation into this week, get a couple stops, we going to score, get a ball to 2-2, we going to be good. So coming to the game, I don't know what the line is. I haven't had an opportunity to check it, but whatever it is, I feel like we're gonna cover.
Damn. So what if it was a 2-point spread?
I don't think it would be that outrageous. So yeah, I think we would cover.
Oh, you would have thought you would cover the 2-point spread.
Right. I don't think the spread would even be that big.
It's 5.5. You 5.5 point favorites.
Oh, favorites?
I'm sorry. I meant to say you are 5.5 point dogs.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna cover.
All right.
I'm just worried about the corners. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I mean, I was sitting there looking up corners on trying to figure out who is out there in free agency right now that we could possibly pick up because we are thin at corner right now, bro. Super thin.
Might be looking at another square play, Nick.
Yeah, that's my only thing, bro. Nah, Chiefs. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's just
he disrespecting you, bro. Basically, he disrespecting you, cuz.
I ain't disrespecting you.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why would I do that? I don't even know how to hog tie people. Why would I hog tie?
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
Hey, go Nick. Your boys came out with a dub against the New England Patriots. Another game in which should have covered over the weekend, man, with the Patriots plus the 4. And some bullshit happened, but the floor is yours. Go ahead and talk about them boys in the NFC East.
Terrible game, bro. Dak played a marvelous game. I wouldn't say terrible game.
Terrible game? You said terrible game?
I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say terrible game. Terrible coaching by one Mike McCarthy. That we had to overcome once again. I don't know what's good with bro. Like he might be worst coach in the league, bro.
Jesus Christ. Can you relax?
He be doing.
Y'all sitting at 5-1, ain't y'all?
We could have lost that game, bro.
I don't think so.
Right, we went off a walk-off in overtime. Mind you, Dak played the best game I've seen him play in a long time. That's probably his best game since the playoff game versus Aaron Rodgers when we lost to a Matt Crosby field goal. But Dak played a hell of a game. Shout out to Trayvon Diggs, another one. I don't know what's up with that boy, bro. He on something. Defense played all right. I think defense would have played better if we didn't go for it on 4th and 1 and give Mac Jones confidence in the first quarter. So it was a shaky game, bro. I wasn't impressed. I was impressed how we finished it out. But coaching, decisions got to get better. And we get a bunch of people back on defense after the bye week. So
right on time.
We should be Gucci, bro. But I wasn't a fan of how the game was played. I felt like we should have blew them out. To be honest, probably should have won by 2 tubs or more. You know what I'm saying? But a win is a win, so I'll take it. But it should have been easier than. And for my pocket's sake, it should have been easier. I almost had a heart attack, bro.
Boy, you.
Like, y'all don't even.
Y'all
know.
still cover. That's so crazy. I did cover.
We do. Hey, by the grace of God, boy. I thought it was gonna be over.
Yeah,
but it's okay. My ticket still got killed. So
shout out to TP. I mean, shout out to CD, bro. Hell of a game.
Hell of a game, by the way.
I realized, bro.
My boy said too. Said was hooping.
Anytime Jalen Mills is on the other team, bro, it's a dub. I just peeped that, bro. He done gave up too many walk-off touchdowns in overtime to us alone, bro. So shout out to Jalen Mills.
Yeah, Jalen Mills too concerned about how trying to get his uniform looking tight before fixing his player skills.
Trying to make sure his head green.
That boy definitely was upset, yeah. Hey, just know. Oh, right, you did watch the game. Hey, just know, hey, Ryan, tell you, boy, I was hurt. I was hurt watching that Cowboys game, young. I was nervous as hell. I thought we was going. I thought we was going to win. It was a roller coaster ride. It was going to win 1 second, lose the next second, win again. I tried to cover. It was just over and over and over again, young. But
I bet you see the video. This nigga Diggs caught the pick. I recorded this nigga Eric, but this nigga was lunching in the crib.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Nick? The whole game I'm telling Ryan, I'm like, bro, Mac Jones is going to blow me because he has not thrown the ball. My man, wait for real. He threw one play, bro. It was the first play of the game, bro. It was the screen to Jonnu. He ain't throw a cent. So I'm like, right, they about to blow my man record, bro. I'm screaming at the joint. Boy, they run that dumbass slant like 5 times back to back. Oh, it was over. I was geeking. But shout out to my boy Gregory, bro. I don't know if you gave props to him yet, Nick.
Nah, I was about to, but he had a great game. I just know
very
the
good
first
game, bro.
The first sack, bro. I thought Mac Jones was dead, bro.
The joint, the clean one.
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, just power drive slam in the dirt, bro. Like Mac Jones not getting that.
The strip sack fumble, baby.
But yeah, game should have been that close. Shout out to the team for pulling one out. Mike McCarthy though. I said it in the chat, bro. I said I don't know when it will be. That was probably the game for us to lose, but we still won anyway. So I just hope we don't lose in the playoffs because he's doing stupid shit like going for it on 4th and 1 on our own 39-yard line.
I feel like
Mike wants. I said, yeah, Rick. Nick wants Mike fired.
I think it is too soon because I feel like everybody was saying he should get fired last year, bro. A lot of people wanted him fired last year. You feel me? Just all the strength of him coming in, him hiring Nolan. Like a lot of people wanted him gone, and I feel like things have changed, bro. Like all things as little as the mojo moments, fool. Like I see it on the field. Like I see us playing differently, bro, than I have in the past years, bro. And yes, he can improve as far as like his time management and the going for it on 4th and 1, bro. I like the aggression, bro. I feel like if your offense is dominant, bro, why not? You know what I'm saying? And if it's, bro, I remember I used to play Montel and Madden all the time, bro, and I used to hate when this nigga used to go for it on 4th down, bro. But in the grand scheme of things, bro, when you feel like somebody can't stop you, bro, it's 4th and 1, bro. It's no reason. Honestly, but every time we went for it, I felt like we should have got it, but we didn't. But if we would have gotten it, it would be no question. Nobody would be complaining at all, bro. We've been down this road plenty of times. I actually like that we going for it on 4th and 1. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like our defense is doing enough to give us the confidence to get the ball back. But maybe we don't do that if we're playing against the Chiefs or the Titans. But you're playing the Patriots, bro. And it could not stop our offense at all. And we know this, and we knew it. You know, so do I think he should get fired, bro? I don't think so. I definitely think we still have a lot more games for me to watch him and see. But the only thing I'm seeing currently is just the time management. It's just time management. I mean, I tell you, bro, I was sitting here multiple times. I'm like, bro, why haven't we called timeouts? Why are we not doing this? Why are we not doing that? Why we got 12 men on the field? Like just a little shit like that. But we're just now getting used to playing like a playoff contender team. You know what I'm saying? We just now getting used to playing good. We were getting used to that this time. So I think he needs a little bit more time, man. And maybe your opinion might change as the year goes.
Do you remember why Mike McCarthy got fired in Green Bay?
Yeah, because he
ran his course
there for too long, and it wasn't about to say he was there forever.
And time management, bro. And the end of the games where he was assing it up, bro. Get this man off my team, fired, bro.
I mean, I feel it, Nick, but I mean, it hasn't hurt us that bad yet, bro. But I think we give it time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still 5-1, and when we talking about time management, we're not talking about execution. We're not talking about players going out there and giving them 110%. We're talking about time management. Like it's very important, but I mean, it hasn't cost us yet. I mean, we see the little things in the game, but like Dallas is preaching, bro, so just staying neutral. I didn't really like the response Mike McCarthy gave when they was talking to him about the penalties and stuff like that. And he's like, I know you see it. I know you may have questions about time and this, that, and the third, but, you know, our job is no matter what happens on the field, stay neutral, bro. And, I mean, I feel it in the grand scheme of things, bro. You got to be optimistic, you know. Nobody's perfect, bro. Everybody can work on something, and I don't think we should let them go. It's not like we could just go get another coach and what? We just going to be everything just going to turn around. You never know. I think we run with it for now.
I don't think you bring in a new coach. We should just relieve Mike of some of his duties.
He the head coach, bro.
Hey, so
I mean, we'll see, bro. All I'm saying is right now he's in the run for coach of the year, bro. And that's
my man some of his duties, bro. Get somebody that's currently on our roster that can, you know, make some changes because he got to go.
I mean, if you want him to go, bro, we might as well just go ahead and start losing for real. Because that's the only way he's gonna get him up out of there. Because 5-1, he ain't getting let go. I'm tell you that right now. Dallas ain't seen 5-1 in I don't know how long. They ain't letting that boy go right now.
I mean, they saw that rookie year.
Still been a little while. Is that 4 years? 5 years? I'm just saying.
Yeah, time did fly. Who was y'all biggest competition in NFC?
I still think
Cardinals in the
you said NFC in general. I don't know why I feel like you said NFC East, but our competition.
Nigga, y'all ain't got no competition in the East.
I still think it's competition just on the strength of it being a division game. But
you said the NFC
I know you don't want to
East
hear
or the NFC period.
Remember your question, Mual.
He said the NFC period.
Remember when we were I think before when we were working out before the Redskins played, and we were talking about, I forgot what we were talking about, but I was telling you if the Skins win against the Chiefs, because I felt like they had a chance before watching the game. Even during watching the beginning of the game, I felt like they still had a chance. But how did you feel? I didn't get a chance to get your perspective of the game. I felt like y'all could have won that game. I mean, I know it didn't go the way you wanted it, but I definitely had y'all putting in some work at the beginning. I think they just caught some breaks at the end.
Well, first and foremost,
hey, do the thing, Mual. Do the thing, Mual, first.
Don't do it, bro.
First and foremost, that team right there got smoked. I took the 6. I took -6 Sunday night when they lost to the Saints. Like, I knew they wasn't about to be able to compete. The bottom line was about didn't say that. I knew they wasn't going to be able to keep up with the Kansas City Chiefs. I thought they was going to compete. Like, they've never really had an issue with effort. It was all about the fact that these guys just looked lost in instances and a lot of the times, both offensively and defensively. So I like when they played the Chiefs, it was kind of, the first half was surprising, but it wasn't that Washington was like playing outstanding. It was the fact that the Chiefs sucked that bad. Like, it wasn't, they were stopping themselves. And with Washington not being able to score, I was like, bro, it's just a matter of time so they get their shit together. Because Washington can't even fucking score points on the league's worst defense. But Washington offense did so bad that the Kansas City Chiefs went from the 32nd ranked defense to the 28th ranked defense. Like, they jumped up that high, and they were that
good. Skins is a bounce back team or a get right team.
The Saints, the Bills, the Falcons. The Falcons lost, but their offense was stagnant. They weren't that good until they played Washington. And then the Chiefs. The Chiefs defense was not good statistically. They were just as bad as Washington's. But when you're an upper echelon team and you're pretty smart and you have that experience on how to stifle a young quarterback or an inexperienced quarterback with limitations, and also Scott Turner, who isn't like one of the best offensive coordinators out there, you know, it helps. It makes your job a little bit easier. So what happened is what I expected. I just thought that Kansas City actually could have put up like 40 something. I thought they were capable of putting up 30 and a half. And they just fucked up. I had the over in that game, so I was a little frustrated that they weren't scoring. I wasn't going to tell people on Twitter that I was rooting for points.
I knew you had the over. I was just about to ask you. I remember you saying you was going to take the over.
So, like, for people who are listening, understand that I am a gambler. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who is playing. If I took a bet,
that's what we was talking about.
That's
what I'm saying. I don't care, bro.
Yeah, but I say, I'm letting y'all know now. Like, I don't care who Washington playing. If I took Washington or if I took the other team or if I took points, over or under, I don't give a fuck. I'm rooting for it. But like in the spirit of understanding, like reading the room is what they called it. I wasn't gonna openly root for Kansas City scoring points. So I just I just kept it to a minimum. Just understanding that situation. But yeah, I had no doubt that Kansas City was gonna handle business.
Hey, in regards to your points, I know you say you bet with whoever you go with. So you plan on betting on the Cowboys Redskins game?
If it makes sense. I don't like that's.
I didn't know if you was gonna root for us or not. That's all. I was just curious.
That's what
I got extra jersey.
Hey, we 6-0 versus spread, bro.
It don't work like that. Rick.
I got another jersey. That's what I was asking. If you didn't want to say nothing, you just wanted to show support. You wanted to keep it to yourself.
Versus Skins.
I don't support y'all. I support my dollar. No, against the spread, fool.
We 6-0 versus the spread. It's the spread. So if you bet on the boys every week, you'd be up like me. You feel me?
Hey, my feed refreshed when I was looking on Twitter earlier today, but I saw something like very quickly, something about a 3-way trade with Tua or something like that, possibly in the rumors or something. What's going on with that?
I've seen a bunch of other joints that shut that down.
I couldn't get back to it because I ended up not having service, but I saw it real quick. You know how your feed refreshed, you lost it. I didn't know.
Deshaun Watson. They saying Deshaun Watson may be on to Miami. And the rumors outside of that is Tua being involved and going to another team, but I put it this way: I don't like Washington find themselves involved. Like part of the rumors, it's just not true. He's not coming to Washington. But yeah, that's kind of what that part is. I don't know if any other teams have been rumored, but Tua has been talked about as part of a three-team trade.
We might have to clip this the last 30 seconds. I don't know if y'all peeped or not, but when Nick put lotion on, he lotioned his nose 3 times. I don't know if y'all peeped this.
I didn't.
Nick hit that joint 3 times, y'all. Bad.
But Nick, did it work?
Because it didn't happen. That's why it didn't happen.
But in regards to the competition in the NFC, to get back to your initial point, man, I'm thinking Packers for sure, Rams for sure. Packers and Rams are probably my top 2. I feel like those are the teams that has given us difficulties in the
Tampa beat y'all this year.
You said what?
Tampa beat y'all.
Barely.
I'm talking about teams
that barely. What?
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying they're not competition, right? I'm just saying the teams that we've lost to in the past that has given us trouble multiple times.
How is the team that beat y'all not giving y'all trouble?
Right. I said 2 teams, and then you stopped me and said the Bucks. And then
I'm saying, how you not say the Bucks first? Because y'all did actually
because I think the Packers can beat the Bucks. I think the Rams can beat the Bucks, are capable of beating the Bucks. I was going to get to the Bucks, but they was just going to be my last team that I was going to bring up. However, I definitely think we can. I think in the long haul, maybe towards the end of the season, I think we could potentially beat the Bucks. But I just know the history that we've had more than one game with the Packers and the Rams. They've always been teams that's given us trouble. The Rams upgraded their quarterback now, and then the Packers is just the Packers. So I just see those teams as being the accident that kind of happens to Dallas season. I mean, God forbid it, but those are the teams that I see. Those are the teams that I've that gave us trouble, and I feel like those are the teams that could definitely give us hiccups. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the Bucks is better than both of those teams, but I just think I think we play to our competition for sure, and I think after watching us play that Bucks team, I definitely think we could beat the Bucks, bro. Just off the strength of confidence alone. But you add talent in there, and then us executing, I think we could pull that off. But right now, I think it's just the Packers and the Rams for sure, for certain.
All right. For certain. So let's go ahead and get into these power rankings, man. So we have not done this at all this year, and I figured I'm gonna have to try and remind myself. I don't even know. Well, I guess we can do it like bi-weekly check-ins on our power rankings, because changing every week is kind of like, that's kind of futile. It's a futile exercise. It's just to fill the void. So let's do this bi-weekly of sorts, or maybe even, this is 18 weeks, we could do it every 6 weeks. I don't know. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about that? Like every 6 weeks we check in and give an updated power rankings. All right, I got sure. 1 thumbs up. I see Rick say he cool. I mean, Rice say he cool. Okay, all right, bet. So we're gonna do it every 6 weeks. 3 quarters of or three things of the season. I don't know the word. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. 10 teams, first 10, top 10, excuse me, and we'll get it that way. Nick, do you have your teams, or should we like kind of go run through these things?
We doing our own or collective, like group?
Our own,
like ours together.
Well, I guess I'll start it. So I definitely don't have my list. I'll tell you that, but I'll just go through them. So we have, let's see. Because I don't have a list, I think it'll be easier for me to do top 5 in the AFC and top 5 in the NFC. That's not gonna work. I should have wrote it down. All right, let's go to it. I got my standings right here. So number 1, I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills. Number 1 is the Buffalo Bills. Number 2 is the Dallas Cowboys. Number 3 is the Arizona Cardinals. So I got the Arizona Cardinals 6-0, number 3 right now. I would love to see the Cardinals. Does Dallas play the Cardinals? Oh, they do. Week 17.
Yeah. Yep.
That's gonna be
a good ass game.
Hell yeah.
We probably be chilling.
That's probably gonna be
the division probably be locked up by then.
But y'all probably be playing for a seed. So I doubt that y'all would.
Where'd you put Dallas?
17. Dallas is number 2, and I got the Cardinals at number 3 right now. Okay. Where are we at? Now I have where are they? Tampa Bay. Oh, so the Los Angeles Rams, they're gonna be number 4. Then we go to, now I have a hard time committing to the Ravens right now, knowing like their situation with the defense, but I'm gonna give them the nod right now and say that they are number 5, the Baltimore Ravens. So I have Buffalo number 1, Dallas number 2, Arizona number 3, Los Angeles number 4, and Baltimore number 5. Good Lord. Tampa Bay, I'm gonna give them number 6. As much as I like Tampa Bay, it does seem
it 5. We about to do 10.
So we're gonna do top 5. Okay,
yeah,
that's fine with me. That's fine with me. All right, so let me run through them again just to be clear. Buffalo Bills number 1, Dallas Cowboys number 2, Arizona number 3, Los Angeles number 4, and then Baltimore number 5. So those are my top 5 for the power rankings heading into week 7. All right, so who got the next stab at it?
I go. I got Cardinals at number 1. They are undefeated. I got Cowboys at number 2. We looking good. I have
y'all ugly, bro.
Yeah, I have the Ravens at number 3. They are pretty surprising. Like ever since that loss, they've been on a roll. Lamar has looked great as a passer over the past few weeks. And then I would say probably the Chargers to wrap up my top 5. Is that 5?
You said Cardinals, Dallas, Baltimore,
Ravens, Buffalo, and then the
Chargers. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just write these down when I get some time. Write everybody answers down so we can put them in the notes. And matter of fact, since it's still early, I'm gonna do it right now. I'll put it in the all 32 outline. Hold on. I say Bills. Wait, you didn't have the Bills in there, bro?
Bills were 4.
Okay.
Bills and Chargers.
Cardinals, Cowboys, Ravens, Bills, Chargers. Okay. So I had Bills. Cardinals.
Way more typing blowing me, bro.
It's like the low.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm new to. I said
remember that?
I'm not new to this, bro. I do this shit.
That Kermit the Frog gif when he was just like,
I literally just did that.
You definitely did.
Y'all
for real?
Shut up. Rams.
Are you ready for some football?
All right, cool. Who up next? I'm gonna mute it
right,
when I talk. That shit is gonna blow me too when I gotta do the editing.
You said what, right?
I said you can go ahead, fool.
I'm going Arizona 1, Tampa 2, Dallas 3, Bills 4, and Rams 5.
Hey, did the
you had the Buccaneers in your top 5?
Day 2.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure. I'm back.
Day 2, motherfucker.
I got Cards, Dallas, Rams, Bills, Bucks.
Say that shit again, please.
Cardinals, Dallas, Rams, Bills, Bucks. I forgot the if I'm not mistaken, the Rams they smacked the Bucks, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And then the Cardinals smacked them.
Huh? Now the Cardinals did. That's why I was going to put the Rams over the Cardinals, but I wasn't going to put them over Dallas yet. But the Cardinals undefeated, so I was like, and they lost to them, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lead them at 1, Dallas at 2, Rams at 3. I definitely see Bills creeping, but Rams beat out the Bucks, so I definitely got the Bucks back a little bit. But, yeah.
That motherfucker, and you know what's crazy? None of us have the Chiefs up there. None of us had the Chiefs up
3 and 3.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not.
So
I definitely think there's something to question.
Like for me, like and how my brain works, because that's how I ended up having the Bills at number 1. Is not always like, because for example, Dallas. Matter of fact, I got Dallas at number 2, and the Bucks are at 6 for me. Like I feel like sometimes, well, you know, I was going to do up to 10, so I had the Ravens at 5. But yeah, like sometimes the way my brain works, bro, it's not always about, you know, who beat who, and then like you rank them in that order. It's like the way they've been playing throughout the season versus like the top tier teams, and that's kind of how I formulate things like that, regardless of, you know, who lost to who. Like sometimes you could just slip up like that. I don't know. That's why I mean, I think the Bills is probably one of the stronger teams out there, bro. It really is. They had a good fight against the Titans. So we got all three of y'all have the Cardinals at number 1. Rod has the Cowboys at 3 with the Bucks at 2. Everybody has the Bills in their power rankings, and then the Chargers is a good one. I was trying to decide between the Chargers and the Ravens, but the way that the Chargers played against the Ravens Sunday, man, that one was hard. Like it's hard to just ignore a beatdown like that and say, okay,
man, they got slapped.
Yeah, they got slapped.
Yeah.
Another thing that went into my Bucks drink. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Every year, a good team you just don't show up, bro. Like the Titans had their jump week 1, like that looked nothing like the Titans football. Like so granted they did get smacked.
Let Ron tell it that is Titans football.
It looked terrible.
They don't got an offense, and I'm telling you why they don't got an offense. They just don't know what they're doing on the offensive side of the ball.
Why we talking about it? Just because Ron be bringing it up. Let me tell you something. Titans ran the same play every time, bro. AJ Brown on an over route, he was butt naked 12 times that game.
What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do if you got Derrick Henry in the backfield, bro? Like just sitting there watching that game, young. Like I would do the same thing.
Check AJ Brown, bro.
Exact thing, bro.
He was like run man, bro. Do anything. He should not be that open 12 times a game. I was literally like, it was 3rd and like 12. AJ Brown butt naked. Why are you going for play fake, bro? Why are you going for a play fake in this 3rd and 12? They're not gonna run the ball.
They ain't gonna run no play action on 3rd and 12, bro.
I'm just all right.
But Rob was saying earlier also that went into my Bucks ranking was that I feel like the Bucks had one of the easiest schedules so far. Like as far as the teams that they played, out of all the other 4 teams that we had in our top 5, I think the Bucks had the easiest schedule. Out of everybody who's in any of our top 5s.
Bills schedule is
the only team who came close.
They played the Rams. They lost to the Rams. They played Dolphins, Eagles.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Their schedule is like they ain't really played nobody for real. I mean, they played us. Yeah. I mean, if you want to count that game, and then they played.
You gotta count that game. You got them in the power rankings.
Right. Well, I'm talking about from a week 1 standpoint. Like nobody knew anything. But yes, from that now looking back at it, you gotta have them in there. But yeah,
I mean, only other team that y'all we're talking about is the Chargers.
What you got money on, Nick? I see what you just did. Who you got money on?
Coastal Carolina, first quarter.
They playing it. What's today? Wednesday.
Nick definitely said that right before we got on the live.
Okay, you got them first
down, bro. And I got him for a game on the parlay. So,
all right, big dog. Good luck. Shout out to Ray for last night, bro. I was just looking for some action. He gave me the parlay. Appreciate that.
No, Maul, shout out to you. I don't know what you said the other day. Oh, it was Steelers
The
first half.
The first half, John.
Let me tell you something. When you send that voicemail, I was like, he is so confident, bro. Let me put some bread on that jump. Put some bread.
Hey, I was so mad because I was doing a podcast and when I got off, he told me what happened. I'm like, bruh, I was upset because I lost the bet. I'm like, nigga, come on, bruh. Like, you ain't gotta break my heart like that. So like literally raw emotion when I got in that voice message, I was like, I just got done betting the first half. I was pissed. Like, bruh, these niggas about to get smoked. But I'm glad I did bet the first half because the full game didn't cover. Seattle came back, stormed they ass back, bro. I didn't see that shit coming. I thought it was a wrap.
I be trying to tell y'all about these first halves, bro. Y'all better get with it, bro.
I do it sometimes. Where the money at? I do it sometimes.
It's where the money at.
All right. Okay. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. It is time to beat the odds, bro. Motherfucker. How do I make it?
Yo.
Hey, bro, you wanna know what's crazy, bro? I was when Nick sent that message, right? I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, damn, this is these are some ugly games that's coming on this weekend. And I was thinking about what game I wanted to get, bro. And I'm sitting there and I'm just thinking about I got my boy Stafford, bro. He going home, you know what I'm saying? But the spread on that thing a little outrageous. I don't know if they're gonna blow him out the water like that, but it's minus 14.5. But
Jeez.
I'm trying to think if I want to take that reach, you know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like if I'm Stafford, bro, I'm going home. I mean, they've been running it up, and they can run it up. And the Lions 0-6, why not? You know, but
no,
I don't know, man.
They're gonna beat the dog shit out.
Hey, look, I hope so, because that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about messing around with it, you know, just all the strength.
I'll say, wait, hold on, let me see what you're talking about, actually.
Because the rest of the games up there, man, I was just like, I don't know if I want to take that one. I was thinking about the Broncos game Nick brought up. But
all right, so you said where's that guy? Oh, 15.5 point favorites. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, it was 14 on I forgot where I was looking at it on, but
those don't rarely cover. That's the wild part.
Hey, look, that's why I was a little shook. I was like, that's kind of a reach, bro. They mess around, the Lions come out there, make it a close game, and then I'm hot now, sitting here waiting for 14 points. So I was like, I don't know.
You know what's wild, bro?
Stafford going home. I feel like, why not open it up, bro? I'm trying to have Stafford blow the brakes off the Lions. Hey, whatever you want to run, Stafford, you can run it. Like real loud, give my man a green light.
What was you about to say, Nick?
You know what's wild though? A lot of the big numbers in NFL have been covering. I was looking at something the other day because I forgot who it was. It might have been the Bills had like a 17-point spread, and they were saying anything like 17, like the number 17 be covering. Mind you, none of the games this weekend I think have 17 except for like one. But
15.5, 12.5, 17.5.
Who's 17.5? Teams do be some shit.
Cardinals in the Texans.
So
like I can
name one that has covered that's been that high.
It was the Bills the other week. I can't think of who they played. It might have been like the Jets or something, but they 40 them niggas.
Oh yeah, they dropped 45.
Who else had a big
what was the line for that shit? What was the line for that?
Like 17, bro.
Boy, you about to have Rod jump on the first thing
I
you see
think
that say 17. Boy,
bro.
He gonna be in that house stressed, boy. Rod gonna be in there. Oh yeah, Nick said 17. Let me go ahead and take this real quick.
I ain't about to do that, bro.
Let's get into
They got the Redskins minus 17 against the Packers. Somebody go ahead and get them.
Let's go ahead and get into these.
Hey, Nick, you stole that jersey
7.
from Sean Office?
Huh?
You stole that jersey from Sean Office?
Nah, bro, it's this special edition, bro. Special
edition. You got Sneed on the back of that thing?
No. It got alumni on the back, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little something for homecoming. Just wait on it, baby.
Out the cut? Okay. Hey, y'all going homecoming, Mual?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, say that.
Little homecoming week.
What time y'all heading?
I'm going to have my jersey on.
Because I know y'all be
y'all going in y'all Morgan gear?
I don't know what I'm going to wear, to be honest with you, bro. I probably bring like 3 outfits.
I believe every word you just said, bro.
I'm bringing 1, bro. The fuck, whatever I did. That's it,
nigga. What I pull up in is what I pull up in. What are you talking about, bro?
But are y'all doing the game day thing, right? Like y'all doing the game day tailgating and shit?
I'm gonna be up there as early as possible, bro.
I might go like 3.
I might go.
I think the grown and sexy get there around like 5 a.m.
Same time, Nick. Like 3, 4, something like that.
No, I was talking about around the same time niggas talking about. Yeah, about that.
Hey, Roddy, put the game on YouTube, bro.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna call. I mean, I don't know if they're allowing because you know how sometimes they'd be out there with the tents and whatnot. But I know they're not doing Tent City, but I didn't know if they were still going to allow people to set up tents in the parking lot like we normally do. Y'all been to the tent with me one time, a couple of times maybe. You know, they'd be out there with the you know what I mean, the food and all that, drinks. But I don't know if they're gonna let people do it. What's that?
Hey, Roddy, game on YouTube, just so you know.
What you mean?
The flag joint. It's on YouTube, bro.
Oh, send it to me. Yeah,
I'm gonna send that thing to you, boy. It's about to get. Hey, look, you gonna be like, oh, that boy Rick a dog. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, bro,
yeah, send it to me. I want to see it.
I'm telling you, bro. It is embarrassing.
Let's get into these beat the odds, John, so we get up out of here. All right, so we got 3 games. First and foremost, everybody always remember that this is recreation. This is for fun. But me and Nick, you know, sometimes we do kind of bet these numbers. We kind of bet these numbers, and if it sounds good, don't blame us. You know what I'm saying? But if it does work out, give us some credit. You know what I'm saying? Because we be on our shit. But anyway, let's get into it. We got 3 games. We got Denver versus Cleveland, Cincinnati versus Baltimore, and Indy versus San Francisco. I'm going to hand it to Nick first. When we talk about the Denver Broncos versus the Cleveland Browns, that's upcoming this Thursday. Cleveland are 2-point favorites. Nick, what do you got?
Give me the less beat up Denver Broncos, bro. Baker hurt, Nick Chubb hurt, Odell hurt, Jarvis Landry hurt, both tackles hurt. Just off of that alone, bro. If you lose to them, you some trash. So let me rock out with them boys, bro. Give me Denver.
All right, Ryan, what you got?
Definitely going with Teddy 2 Chainz and the boys. So you know,
Teddy 2 Chainz.
All the Nick just said, Teddy 2 Chainz and the boys. All the Nick just said, I already knew I wasn't going with Cleveland, bro. To be honest, I don't even like Baker Mayfield anyway, bro. I wasn't picking him if he was healthy, Sean. Sorry.
That's crazy. That kind of showing your inability to focus on the spread itself, bro.
No. You talk about the spread itself. I'm talking about I don't like Baker and I don't like his play. I don't think he's good. So that's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with me not liking him as a person. I don't have nothing to do with that.
Rick been talking for the last 30 seconds and he's been on mute.
Damn, no, I was just saying, I literally said the same thing you said at the same time, Mo. I was like, Ryan don't care about the spread. Ryan just like, I don't care about Baker Mayfield. I'm not going with him.
What you got, Rick?
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on that. I'm gonna ride that bandwagon, shorty. I'm gonna ride the Denver bandwagon.
All right. Well, I mean, it's a consensus with this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Denver plus the 2 as well. I'm not really willing. Excuse me. Let me speak up. I'm not really willing to take a chance on Cleveland. Given I was gonna be able to take a chance on Cleveland if it was just Case Keenum starting, but when you have uncertainty at the receiver and running back position, I'm not necessarily willing to bet that one. So we all gonna rock out with Denver. All right. So we got Cincinnati versus Baltimore. Baltimore 6.5-point favorites. Brian, I'm gonna start with you on this one. Who you got, Cincinnati or Baltimore?
Give me Joe Burrow and the boys.
Plus 6.5. All right. Rick, where you at?
Every time I've bet against the Ravens, I have lost. And this last time broke my heart. When they smoked, they bust the fucking doors off the Chargers. So I'm not doing it again. I'm going with the Ravens.
Hey,
yeah. Them boys got a little confidence under them right now, boy.
All right, Nick, where you at?
Shout out to Sound Man. He gave out a stat last night on What's the Line podcast and said last year, the Ravens beat the Bengals 66-6 in both games last year. The boys put up 3 points a game. Give me the Ravens. I know it's a different team, but Ravens looking good. They done broke my heart a couple times this year already.
Broke my heart. Boy, I tell you.
Give me them boys, bro.
I showed y'all the text message between me and my cousin who are Ravens fan, bro. I look weak, bro. I look weak.
All right. Well, give me that boy from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm gonna go ahead and take that man Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals plus that 6.5.
Yeah.
You brought up an interesting stat, Nick, and I feel like they remembered the fact that they lost 66-6 to the Baltimore Ravens last year. So I'm gonna add that as a motivating factor. And I would say thank you, Sal, man, because I am taking the Cincinnati Bengals. It's kind of crazy though, because both teams are coming off a blowout win. And that's kind of like an indicator sometimes, like a letdown for the next game, and you kind of want to wonder like which team is gonna have that letdown. But given that both of them are coming off blowout wins, hey, you can't even use that no more. It's gonna be hard. Okay. All right, so the last game is a Sunday nighter. The Indianapolis Colts versus the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners are 4-point favorites at home. So we're gonna go ahead and go from there. Rick, I'm gonna start with you. Who do you got, San Fran or Indianapolis?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with that boy in that two-tone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and go with that boy Carson Walker tune. You know what I mean?
Indy plus the 4. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know what Ryan's answer probably is, but I'm gonna hand it to him anyway. What you got,
you know he ain't never going with the damn spread or not.
That's not true. I picked the Colts before. I picked the Colts to win before in one of these drinks. But I won't be picking them this week.
You did do it. You did. My bad, Pimp. Yes, you did. You sure did. It's right here. Looking at it. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Jimmy G back this week. I'm confident the boys gonna pull it out by 4 at home, but I'm not really worried about that. This might be 2 tugs. I'm gonna let you know right now.
All right, man. San Fran. I just up out.
Yeah, that boy JT, man, they gonna be on that boy back this weekend. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I seen it. I seen it in my own eyes last year, man.
I'm going 3-0 this week,
bro. Rose in the concrete. You said what?
3-0 this week.
Oh, well, we're gonna talk about that. Send y'all 10. Oh yeah. But we're gonna talk about that after this. Nick, what you got?
Every dog has his day.
Talk to him, man.
But not today.
Every Sunday.
I know how you going.
At 8, what is it, 8:20 ABC?
Talk to him, Nick.
Give me
Thought the Sunday night is on Fox.
Give me Walker to him.
Oh shit.
Nick
okay.
Nick no.
Yeah. Nick gonna walk you right into this L.
Nick no.
Quick fact that my boy Colin handed out the other day. Carson has not had a turnover in the past 3 weeks, I believe. 6 touchdowns, no interceptions.
And that's you know why though, right? You know why though, right? Right, you know why? You know why Carson ain't been turning the ball over for real, right?
Because he ain't played Tennessee.
No. That boy JT. That boy been doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like a good running game. Calm the quarterback down.
I would know.
I would too, right? I don't know why you saying that to me. Like we not right behind y'all niggas. Fuck.
Yeah, but
you say, right?
You're not right behind me.
Right, don't start this, right? Derrick Henry ain't come off the field. So I do not want to have this conversation with you anymore.
Listen.
Maul, you say, Maul, can you do your little thing you did last time? It was real cool.
Derrick Henry is more valuable to his team than
Maul, can you do your little thing you did on the last pick with Nick's point and how you use it as motivation to pick the Chiefs? I mean, the 49ers. Can you go ahead and do that little thing again?
I'm going to go ahead and put my pick down. I haven't done that yet. I got Indy plus the 4.
There we go. Walk it to him. Hey, Ryan.
I'm going 3-0 this week.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, when the last time you been on the seesaw, Ryan?
Never, nigga.
You never been on the seesaw before, Ryan?
Ryan, when have you ever went 3-0?
I know it wasn't at Madden. I know it wasn't at Madden.
Ducking.
Well, he went 2-on-1s. Y'all, all 3 of y'all did.
Hold on, you said Hummel?
I went 2-on-1. That's what he's saying.
Oh, I thought he was saying something else. I was about to say. You can get this smoke too.
Yeah, you probably go 1 and 2 this week though.
I'm ducking, right?
Hey, so let's
we're gonna save it
for the pot. So I was thinking about this right before we get up out of here. I was thinking it would be. I mean, it's cool that we saving the money and all, but like, do we have like a threshold? Like, if there's 2 weeks in a row where there's a tie, or 3 weeks in a row where there's a Nick, you are ugly, bro. 2 or 3 weeks in a row where there's a tie. Like, whoever tied that week just splits the winnings.
How about we add another game? after that. So say we tie again this week. Let's add another game next week.
Yeah, but what if you still
what does
pick
that
the
have to
same
do?
people?
I'm about to say, what does that have to do with anything, Nick?
We all can't agree on every game.
Well, that's just how it's been going.
Well, we didn't agree on this show. Like we still, me and Rod still found a way to tie. Like he lost Carolina, but won the last two. I lost against Pittsburgh. I lost with Pittsburgh. I'm just saying, like, it should be. It doesn't have to. We don't have to like have a like split the winnings like with the two people that's tied. But I'm just saying, it would kind of help It would be an alternative method. Doesn't have to be the method. It could be alternative.
Or you pick better and you go 3-0, like I'm gonna go this weekend, and you get the money.
All right, we leave it as is.
Chopping.
Leave it as
That's
is.
all it is.
All right, we leave it as is then.
Cause why? Guess what my record gonna be on Monday morning?
I mean, you remember last time you said that.
3-0, nigga.
Motherfucker went 1-2.
Exactly.
Hey, Rod had me rolling, bro. Hey, Nick, he said, "Hey, Nick, what you said you was gonna do?" Speaking of niggas having me rolling, bro, Ali posted this reel, bro, of Mual, son, and let me tell you how I cried.
Yeah, I was in the
I'm
gym.
glad, I'm glad I
did.
was not looking at Mual, bro, when he was doing that, bro. My man Mual was doing the little leg raises, bro, and my man he did like 3 of them joints. My man was like 78. I said, "Oh, Mual had me weak. Mual had me weak, bro. I could not fucking breathe. Sound like this nigga is a fucking child."
Nah, that's cause Ali. Bro, Ali think he's slick, bro. He wait, cause I was dead tired, bro. And I told this nigga, Rod, I said, man, look, right, you see what he doing, right? He putting the camera on me. So I was like, all right, you gonna put the camera on me? I'm gonna give you my 7 best reps. And when he turned that camera off, I fucking dropped. I took my break. I was like, hold on, bro. I got 3 more left, but I'm gonna give you like 7 good ones.
My foot is no good, bro. I'm gonna have to ice this
still hurt.
tonight.
I told you,
dropped the weight on it.
You ain't have a chance yet.
Yeah, I ain't had a chance to.
Oh, speaking of dropping weights, hey Mual, did we ever have that conversation yet? Never mind. We're gonna have it later. I forgot. We still live. We can finish the show first.
Yeah, dropping weight.
We can finish the show first.
All
yeah,
right.
we can finish the show first.
Well, luckily. All right. Luckily, that wraps it up for this episode of the Travel Dog Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. What's today? Wednesday? Damn. Wednesday. So we got another show tomorrow, the Packers preview for the Washington side of things. And then we are back on game days. No guest. Tomorrow is just us or just me previewing that Packers game. Look, no drama, no off the field issues. Unless something significant comes out, we gotta talk about it, right? But that's it. That's it.
DUI in Dallas. We need to talk about that.
Hey, Rod, don't worry about it. It's something called the CBA agreement that all of the owners came out with to deal with situations like this because players are mishandled in Dallas. We're supposed to be America's team, but the NFL does not know how to discipline our players. So I think whatever was agreed in at the beginning of the season within that agreement to help discipline players better, I think should just be agreed to. Monte KZ, as he is a very good player for the Dallas Cowboys, we will be able to get somebody in the game that will be able to do what he did. So it's not that big of a deal, right? You don't got to bring it up. You don't got to talk about the downfalls.
I definitely got to bring it up because that's supposed to be on your bye week. Supposed to be getting.
You know what's crazy, right? He got that joint the next day of the game, bro. That morning. So you know he was partying that night.
Yeah, you want to know what it was, bro? That's the same person that whiffed on that tackle.
No. That was him. The bomb.
Yeah,
the bomb.
He was just he probably, you know what I'm saying, still.
I want to go look at that play, bro. Because I still think it was on Diggs, but I feel like Diggs still had help, but Diggs still should have been there. But it looked like he was kind of like they tried to slice it and was like, oh, Diggs got cooked on the out and up. Slim was right there on him. However,
trail technique and thought the same.
Exactly. That's what it looked. It looked like trail technique when I was watching it, but I couldn't really call it 100%. So
we teach that, bro. We can.
All right, that's what's up.
Next subject, bro.
Next subject is this is the end of the show.
I'll
be back tomorrow.
And
then back on game day, man. Y'all be safe. Enjoy y'all evening. All that good stuff. Watch your games. NBA games.
Go Cowboys. Titans up.
Whole hard in the trenches. Ask a nigga what he benching. Triple digits, nigga. Don't forget to mention. Whole hard in